What's up, guys? Today we are going to do an update on my folding knife collection. It's going to be a good one. Welcome back. All right, today we're going to do an update on my folding knife collection. A lot has changed since I've done my first one a few weeks back, probably about a month and a half ago or whatever, when it was my first video that I uploaded to YouTube, and my knife collection has grown a lot since then. So we're going to go over it. One thing that I want to talk about is the storage box that I have. This one is really cool. It's called the Apache. These boxes are made to mimic the Pelican cases, but they cost a whole lot less. It's got the peel ply foam in it, and I think I picked this up for like $55 at Harbor Freight. I highly recommend it. It really is a well-made case, and you're not spending the ridiculous price that Pelican cases cost. So, getting that out of the way, this is kind of what I've been keeping my knives in. It, it definitely keeps the moisture out, and it's just a great way to organize your knives. All right, let's get started. I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible, not to get it all long. I'm not going to go over every detail of every knife. I'm just going to, moving my chair around. I'm just going to do a quick overview of kind of what it is and why I have it. So the first one over here, all three of these are the Spyderco Manix 2. This is the lightweight, the older model in the CTS BD1 steel. These are excellent knives. I actually have the lightweight. This is the regular Manix 2 CPM S30V, and I put Flytanium carbon fiber scales on it. Man, I really love the Manix 2, and I love it so much that I have all three sizes. This is the Manix 2 XL, and this is wearing a custom scale, and I got this on Amazon, guys, but I can't remember the company I got them from. It's really cool. Micarta, and it's got this Punisher skull in it that I love, and it actually glows in the dark, so it's pretty cool. My son absolutely loves it. So Manix 2 family, I really love the Manix 2. Of course, you guys know I love Spydercos. We're going to basically go over all the Spydercos first. The next two are the paramilitary 2s. This one is the Beto Box exclusive, which is in K390. And I love that steel. If you watch Cedric and Ada on YouTube, you'll know that is a very good edge retention steel. And then of course the other one that I have, the other PM2, is in Maximate, and this edge lasts forever basically. Oh, God, I love these knives. The action on the K390 one is a little bit better than this one. I've tried to work with it, but I can't get the action to be just quite like that one. But these are one of my all-time favorite knives that Spyderco makes. They just make for excellent EDC knives. The next one is also one of my favorites. This is the Spyderco Shaman. This one is also in S30V. Come on, camera. This one really is just, if I have to grab a knife for some heavy duty tasks, I usually grab this one. So very excellent knife. This one cost a little bit more than the others. They had a price hike, so I ended up paying the $202. But in my opinion, it really is worth it. It's such a great companion to have on your person for any task that you might come across. Next one that we have is the Fidget Factor Smock. I love this knife. This one is so fidgety that I can't stand it. I can sit there and play with this thing forever and ever and ever. This one is it's made in Taichung, Taiwan. All the other ones that you saw were made in the United States at the Colorado facility. This one is the carbon fiber laminate on G10. It has the button lock. And guys, this thing, you can open it so many different ways. If you like to fidget with your knives, get one of these. It is so much fun. Got a hollow grind on the blade, so it is super slicey. It's very thin behind the edge. So much fun. Love the smock. Next one is the Spidey Chef. This one is an excellent knife. This one is almost totally rust resistant. Great for food prep. That's what it was designed for. Titanium frame lock. Excellent, excellent knife. Not just for, you know, a pocket chef knife. It is a super duper EDC knife. This one does have the wire clip. All these other ones, except for the lightweight, has the wire clip. I love the wire clip on the Spydercos. All of these other ones have the spoon clips, which work fine. I just like the wire clip better. Next one, another one of my favorites is the Kapara, Spyderco Kapara. Taichung, Taiwan, Spyderco. It's got the red backspacer, just a beautiful knife. If you will look at that awesome, beautiful carbon fiber on this thing. Such a freaking, oh, it's so beautiful. Compression lock on this one as well. Spidey flicks very well. Blade shape is, this one was also designed for food prep by Alistair Phillips. And it does a great job for it. Now, it's not the stain resistant material as the Spidey Chef, but it works really, really well. And it's just a beautiful knife, very smooth action. And it has the Spyderco wire clip, which I love. Next one here, this one is a Brian Lai design. This one is a beast. This is the Spyderco Amalgam, and oh, do I love this knife. You guys know I like big knives anyway, but this one is, you can Spidey flick it. You can use the flipper on the back. It's got the compression lock. It is also Taichung, Taiwan, which has the carbon fiber laminate over G10. And it is such a great knife, so much fun to carry. I love this thing. The blade shape, this one just came super sharp from Taichung. And I've used this thing quite a bit and absolutely love it. There's Brian Lai's emblem there. Such a great guy. I've talked to him on Facebook. He's just an awesome dude. And then, of course, we have the Spyderco PM3. This one is also a great knife. I bought this one. I'm putting some different scales on it. But I like the way this one looks. It's an S30V. My friend at work, he ended up buying a PM3, and I just, for some reason, have been ordering stuff, and I didn't never order a PM3, and I'm so glad that I did, because this thing is awesome. You know how much I am a fan of the Paramilitary 2, and the Para 3 is just a smaller version of that same knife. Great EDC knife. A lot of people love it, and for good reason. This one is my first Spyderco ever. I just have a lot of sentimental value to this thing. This is a Spyderco Tenacious. Now, obviously, this one is different. It's wearing Flytanium copper scales, which I'm so glad that I did that. This copper has patinaed so well, and I love it. But this knife was my first ever Spyderco. My second Spyderco was the Spyderco Manix 2 Lightweight. These are my two entry-level knives that I got, and it just kind of threw me into overdrive for really wanting to collect knives, especially quality knives. So anyway, great knife. Anybody who's looking for their first knife, Tenacious, as far as a budget knife, is a great choice. Next one on the budget side of Spyderco, this is the big brother of the Tenacious. This is the Resilience. The Resilience, you can, I've used this one quite a bit. This is kind of one of my beater knives. I did end up putting another edge on it when I got it, because the edge when I got this one was not the greatest. But the Resilience is a great, if you like big knives and you are on a budget, definitely recommend this one. It's a beast of a knife. It's you know, the 8CR13 MOV steel, just like the Tenacious. So it is a budget steel, but if you're looking for a beater knife or just your first Spyderco, highly recommend this one as well. All right, as far as, sorry, keep hitting this dead gum camera, guys. This is a little bit different than what I'm used to as far as filming. The last Spyderco, I believe, that I have here in this collection is the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. Excellent knife. This knife was designed for self-defense, but it has proven to be an excellent EDC companion. Love this knife. This one is a G10 S30V. It is a slicey son of a gun. Just will blow through any material. It's great. All right. I think we got all the Spydercos out of the way, guys. Our next one is going to be, oh, I forgot a Spyderco. Ooh, how did I do that? All right. And so a lot of these knives I've got videos on, fellas, but some of these I don't, and I'm definitely going to get to them, so stay tuned for that. This is the Spyderco Coochie. It is a thin little, I would say, gentleman's knife. It's got this Persian upswept blade, Tai Chong with the carbon fiber laminate over G10. The cool thing about this guy is the flipper tab. It is this wheel. So, you know, it's easy. I can flick it, you know, like a lighter, or you can flick it the regular way. Just put your finger on there and boom, comes out super fast. Really, really nice knife. Especially, it's so slim in the pocket. Has that really cool wire pocket clip, so it just disappears. And you just hardly know you're wearing it. This is an excellent, excellent knife. I really like this guy. So, all right. I promise that one was the last Spyderco. All right. Moving on. Trying to not make this thing go forever. You guys know I like these. This is the Kaiser Sheepdog Mini. These things are so freaking cool. You can see it has the 154 cm steel. Pocket clip works well. This one fits really, really well in the fifth pocket of your pants. Love these things. I have the next size up. This one is the Sheepdog, the original one. This is in the more premium materials with titanium scales and the S35 VN blade. This one is such a great. It's got the titanium pocket clip. This titanium 3D mill pocket clip doesn't fit, or doesn't go in and out of the pocket as well as the other ones, but it looks really cool. This one is a dream to play with. It is so drop shutty, as you can see. Love that knife. And then, of course, to complete the collection, I got the big boy, the Kaiser Sheepdog XL. This is also in 154 cm steel. This is a beast of a knife, and it's so much fun. I love this thing. I love big knives. This is a big cleaver style knife that when you pull it out, people pay attention, and I'm just like, what? What? It's a knife. So, oh, I love this thing. Anyway, this is the XL, so I have one in each size. Next, two classics that if you were looking for great knives on a budget, this is the Ontario Rat 1. This is in D2 steel. This is an excellent knife for around 40 bucks. You really can't beat the Ontario Rat 1 or Rat 2, which is the next one. It is a smaller version. People call this the R2D2 because it is the Rat 2 in D2 steel. Even less money than the Rat 1, but just an excellent, excellent budget knife that I believe you just can't go wrong if you're looking for something on a budget. Absolutely. Okay, this one, we have a Civivi, what is this called? Exarch, I believe. This is basically the same knife as the Civivi Chronic. This one, you have a review on this coming, but it's a front flipper. I wanted a front flipper because I didn't have one in the collection, and everybody was saying how easy it is, but I'm telling you, if you're not used to a front flipper, it takes you a minute. But now I've got to where I can flick this thing out pretty regularly. It is such a great knife. Front flippers, I have learned, are so much fun to play with. Holy crap, this thing is just so much fun. This one, I dropped it. We're good. We're all good. This one is not in, oh yes, this one is in D2 steel. So handles are great. Don't drop your knives, kids. Anyway, deep carry pocket clip that works really well. Love this little front flipper. Let's see, next one, we have the Patek OTF. This is the FX1, yeah, medium size in D2 steel. If you're looking for an OTF that is quality and very reasonably priced, this is it. They have a few different models. They have large, they have medium and smalls. They have a couple other models that have the access button right here instead of on the side. But these things are absolutely wonderful. About 150 bucks for this one, but they range. You can get one cheap, one's cheaper, one's a little bit more expensive. But for the price and quality that you get, can't recommend these enough. They are excellent. Next one, this is the sentimental knife. If you guys watch my sentimental knives, this is one of those that was a gift to me. As far as a knife is concerned, it's not that great. The flipper tab, it doesn't really flyer out, but it took a good edge. So I believe this one is 8CR 13 MOV. I don't even think it says. So anyway, this is just a sentimental knife, as well as this one. This is just a cheap frost cutlery. Kind of cool design to it though, but this was a knife that my granddaddy gave me. So kind of mimics a buck 110. It's pretty nice. This one is the only ZT that I have in the collection. This is the 0462. This is the red and black carbon fiber version. The 0460 is a smaller version with the kind of a copper tone in there. So the 0462 is red and black. Does have the CPM 20CV steel, which you guys know that I am a huge fan of, one of my favorite steels. This is a Persian style blade, very comfortable in hand, very well made knife by ZT. I really, really like it. Next one is another titanium frame lock. This is the Giant Mouse Ace Sonoma, and really, really like this knife. This knife has a lot to love about it. The flipper action is awesome. I love the crown spine and the jimping that's placed above, up here where your thumb usually rests. This is an M390. This is such a great, great knife. Really, really love it. All right, going to some Benchmades. This is the Benchmade Crooked River, one of my favorites from Benchmade. This thing is a beast. It's huge. It's S30V steel with the diamond wood and the aluminum bolsters. Just an excellent knife for the outdoorsman. I liked it so much, I bought my brother one because he is much more of an outdoorsman than I am. And super love this knife. You can actually get this in the custom shop and have it made any way that you want. One of my other favorites, I only have 3 Benchmades, guys, and these are the 3 that I highly recommend. This one is the Benchmade Superfreak. This is in the M4 steel, those beautiful G10, middle G10 handles. You can see it has the red liners in it with the back spacers. Just a beautiful knife. M4 steel is such a great steel, tough, holds an edge for a long time, so not rust resistant, so that's why they put the coating on there. And I love the way this knife looks. Just an excellent offering from Benchmade. Access lock is so much fun on this guy. Highly recommended that knife from Benchmade. The next one is the full-size Griptilian. Wasn't a huge fan of all the Griptilians until I saw this guy. Most of them come with the FRN handles and the S30V steel, especially the new ones. This one comes with G10. It's got G10, the gray and the blue, which I love that color combo. Has a deep carry clip, and this is the sheep foot blade with the Spidey hole and 20 CV steel, which in my opinion is the best one that they make. Really love this knife. I can't, if you're gonna buy a grip, then I highly recommend that one. Okay, I think that was it for those in there. I call this a pocket knife because I carry it everywhere I go, and it does have a blade. But this is my Leatherman Charge. So really highly recommended multi-tool if you're looking for that. This is my backup knife that I carry, a little Victorinox nail clip. It does have the nail clippers in it, and I use them all the time, but it has a blade and a pair of scissors, the toothpick and the tweezers, which I use a ton. So this is always in my pocket as a backup knife to hand to people if I'm carrying something like a front flipper that I don't really think people can do without practice. This is one of my favorite knives as of right now. This is a Savivi Rustic Gent. I really wanted a traditional style knife with modern materials, and this really hit the mark for me. This is a carbon fiber bolster. Gee whiz, come on camera. Carbon fiber bolster with a G10, contour G10 handle, a lock back, that beautiful clip point blade in D2. Sorry, keep hitting this daggum thing. It is a lock back with a half stop. I put a lanyard on this thing. I don't usually put lanyards on knives, guys, but it comes with this really cool pocket sheath that clips into your pocket, and it's just a lot easier to grab that and pull it out and then kind of wiggle its way back into the sheath. Really like this. I've got a video on this as well. This is just a great, if you're looking for a modern traditional knife, Civivi does a great job. The fit and finish on this thing is absolutely wonderful. All right, one of my other big monster knives, the Cold Steel Voyager XL Tanto. This thing is a massive beast and comes so super sharp from Cold Steel. They do such a great job. Just a obnoxious huge folder from Cold Steel. It has the Triad lock, which is one of the best locks in the business right now. Really like this knife. Just kind of a big obnoxious knife that I do carry, believe it or not. I carry that thing, and people look at it and be like, what the? And I love the reaction. Last one, I believe. Nope, I got a couple more over here. This one is a CRKT Provoke. This is just an awesome little karambit style blade that I don't really carry that often. I just bought this thing because I fell in love with this design. I mean, look at that thing. I've got a video on this as well, but look how this thing comes. It's just an excellent mechanism. That's really what made me buy it. I love weird things, and this one was such a freaking. It's just so much fun to play with. So cool. It does do a great job of doing whatever what it's made for, which is self-defense. But I don't really carry it that much. I did put it in this little sheath just until and whenever I do carry it, it makes me happy to do so on my left side. Missed a few down here below. This is the CRKT CEO with the FRN handle that's made to look like carbon fiber, and it did a pretty good job. Real cheap knife. I think it's around 35 bucks. Liner lock, but this one is designed to go into a shirt pocket to where you're just seeing this pocket clip where it looks like a pin. Works pretty well. The Quiet Carry Waypoint. One of my newest acquisitions. I love this knife. This one is in Vanek super clean steel, all titanium frame lock, all titanium scales, LC200 in frame lock. It is super quality made from Quiet Carry. I really love that brand now. I'm definitely going to get more. That Vanek super clean steel is why I bought this. Super steel, and I can't wait to really try it out. This knife is going to be going out to another YouTuber. Going to be going to Metal Complex. He wants to review this thing, and I'm going to go send it to him so he can do it. And just an excellent knife. So stay tuned to his channel for that. Keys camera. There we go. Those little 4 dots are kind of their staple on their knives. All right, and then the last one, I have a budget Civivi. This one, I think it's called the Practic. Man, I really can't even remember, but very budget-friendly knife. It's got that really cool blade shape. The blade is in 9CR13 MOV, so don't get that confused with 8CR13 MOV. This one's definitely a better steel flipper. It works really well. The weight on it, it has these gold liners, which I'm not crazy about, but I think it looks okay as far as I also did put my own edge on this one as well. So just another one of my budget knives that I really enjoy. And that's about it, guys. I'm really sorry if this, I'm already at 23 minutes, and I really didn't mean to go that long, but just wanted everybody to see the update on the collection. I've got a lot more coming. I've got the itch, and I have a problem, so you'll see a lot more knives. If you like this kind of stuff, stay tuned. Check out my other videos, guys. I've got reviews on most of this stuff. If you don't see the review in my channel, then it is coming. And I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. What's going on, guys? Today, we are going to do an update on my folding knife collection. It's going to be a good one. Thanks.